And welcome back to the ZeduHow series. I'm your host, the jolliest of developers, and in today's video, we have an exciting video. In today's episode, we are going to be talking about how to use Gmail. First of all, what is Gmail? Well, Gmail is a emailing tool, and what that means is that we can send emails to each other, and they're pretty much like letters, but digital. And you can send them, and you can use this to do a lot of cool stuff. So today I'm going to be showing you how to get started. So the first thing you need to do is you need to go to www.google.com, and after that you can click on the 3x3 dots and click on Gmail, which is right here. Once you click on that, it'll bring you to this page right here. And this is what a full inbox looks like. And this is what we call the inbox. This is where all your important emails come in. So everything that's important comes in here. Everything that's not so important goes into the other ones, like here where it says social, and like this one here where it says this one, promotions, right? So this is what an inbox would look like. Now yours might look completely empty, and that's okay. Now you can get emails by giving out your email, and your email should look like this. So your email should look like your username, and then it should be an @ symbol, and then at gmail.com or at your school name.com, depending on what type of an email you have. Another thing that's important to note is that we have a couple of different things here on the left-hand side. First of all, we have the Gmail logo. As you can see, I have a different type of background. As you guys can see, I have a darkish theme, and I'm going to show you guys how you can change that in a minute. But right now, I'm just going to bring you guys through the layout. So as you can see on the left-hand side, I have my Gmail logo, I have the Compose button, I have the Inbox button, I have the Starred button, and what this is where all the important emails can be marked. So for example, if you don't have the time, but there's a really important email that you need to see, then you can just press the star, and then that will go over here by clicking in Starred. And as you can see, the one that I just clicked and it's starred, it's right here. Now then we have these snoozed emails. These are what you can schedule to send out. And then here is the sent email system. And this is where you can see all these sent emails. Then we have the drafts. Now the drafts is where we have an unsaved email. I'm going to show you how you can save an email in a minute. Then we have the important place. This is where all your important emails come in. We have the chats, which is for Google Chat. We'll also be talking about this later on. We have the all mail. This is more of an unfiltered page, which means that every single email that you have gotten is going to be right here. Now we have this area called spam, and this is a place where you don't really want to go, because this is where all the bad emails go. And that means these are the emails that don't work. These are emails from people with bad intentions, or hackers, or people who just don't want to send you good emails. So this is where all that type of stuff goes. Then we have the trash, and this is where deleted emails go. And then we can even create our own categories and our own labels. But we're going to be talking about that a little bit later. Right now, what we're going to be focusing on is the inbox. So first of all, how do I send an email? Well, that's pretty simple. All you have to do is press the Compose button. Once you press that, it's going to pop open this area here on my right-hand side, as you can see. And it says here, new message, to, and subject, right? So the first thing you might want to do is you might want to have to put an email. For example, you could put an email of your friend. So let's say, for example, I will put jerry@gmail.com. After that, we have to put a subject. Now, this is important so that this is where the name of your email comes in. Like, for example, if we look here, you can see that this is the name. This is the name of your email. Just like when you have a letter, you always need to put a subject. So here's where we'll put like a subject. For example, I'm just going to put my first email, okay? Another thing that's important to note is that what you need to do is you make sure that when it's a subject, you want to make sure that the first letters of each word on the subject line is capitalized like this. After that, the next important part is to click here, and this is where your actual message will go. For example, if I were to write something like, hey, Jerry. And then if I would do enter, I could say something like, how is your day? And as you can see right now, we have this thing called Smart Compose. Now you can turn this off or you can keep this on. And what this tries to do is it tries to predict what you're saying. And for example, if I were to choose what you were saying, all I would have to do is just press tab, as you can see. And as you can see, it just filled in what I was going to write. Now this is easy if you want to send messages, and if you want to just make it a lot easier. It's a lot like auto correct or auto text, but be careful and make sure that you double check your emails. After that, you might want to do enter, and let's say my day is going great. Oops, and let me just check why I'm and then I am gonna have to fix that right there. And there we go. As you can see, now we have our email ready to send. And the way that we can send it is by pressing this blue button here saying send. Or we can close our email by pressing the little X up here at the top like this. And now that goes into our drafts right here on our left hand side. If we click on that, we should be able to see here, it says, as you can see in red letters, draft. We can click on it, we can continue to edit it, and we can press send. So yes, thank you so much for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, please do give us a thumbs up and make sure that you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Also, leave us some feedback down in the comments below, and we will see you guys in the next episode. Till then.